Warmer than I expected, but might as well do the review while I'm still here. And for that in mind, the film that I saw is Yesterday. A movie about a man who thinks that he's the one who created the Beatles songs out of a flash event that happened overnight, and no one knows, what's Hey Jude or what All You Need Is Love. That's pretty much the conceit of this entire film. And you know what? It was a pretty fun ride. Plenty of nostalgia to go along. Being raised in Britain myself. Strong sort of settings set in East Anglia. And he goes to Los Angeles and everything in between. So, it's just too many flashbacks there. If I start going into detail about it, you just might get a bit of a migraine. But going back to the film itself, pretty good. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be some sort of romantic comedy nonsense. Or bollocks or whatever it is, but it wasn't up until the end, of course. But it was actually a movie that had a strange conceit, and it worked to its own degree, and it had a lot of funny moments here and there of the characters, and Ed Sheeran popping up. Even though I hate his music, I thought his appearance in this film was hilarious, and the curly-haired fellow that was the friend of Himesh Patel's character, whose name is Jack in this film, was a scene stealer. Like, saying, "Can't steal some of your quiz." No, I can't do anything. I just might have to go down the tent and get a bong or something like that. I just thought it was a nice, good old chuckle, and all the little references to Lowestoft and Suffolk. Even though I was never raised in Suffolk, I was raised in Essex, Hertfordshire, and Buckinghamshire, and Kent. But I passed through it to go to some of the holiday destinations and also some of the golf courses when I was a little bit younger. Definitely made a big bright smile on my face. And let's not forget Lily James. I don't know, I haven't seen too many of her films except for like Baby Driver, but her relationship with the character here, and then as they have a bit of a snog and the relationship turns platonic and then it turns romantic, is quite a nice one. It did feel like it was overdone. Like some romantic films are. I don't really like romantic movies, but at least, to some extent, because of the music element and the amount of humour in this, it was enough to make it easier for me to digest. And she was quite gorgeous in it as well, with the lovely fringed hair. Kind of reminded my first girlfriend, and the fact that, he's in it and he's, kind of a mysterious, exotic man himself, and her being in it kind of reminded me of the times I was with my first girlfriend, which I met not too far from Grays, Essex. In case anyone from England is watching, just like to say hi, Carly, in case you're watching. Probably you saw me wearing my Beatles shirt on was to help kind of support the film, that was coming out, because it's an original idea. It's not based off any book. It is based off the songs, but it's not based off a book, and it's not based off a musical, which I think is its asset. And it's not entirely based off like a biographical treatment like Rocket Man, which is a movie that came out a month or two ago that had a similar presence of music and sort of quirks in it. Now, the difference between Rocket Man and this one is that it actually had a lot more humour in it, and Rocket Man was more of a straight up traditional sort of film that actually had its own little inventive elements with the elaborate dance sequences. What we get here are these sort of weird sort of like alternate universe scenarios, which make it a bit more interesting than usual. I know it doesn't have the sort of controversial LGBT elements that Rocket Man did, which is the reason why I saw it, because of the things I've been hearing about in the news being censored in Russia. This film's probably not going to offend too many people, unless you find interracial relationships disturbing. If either that, or you can't watch that, or Get Out, or East is East, Big Sick, similar relationship, don't watch this, you racist. So, with that in mind, I urge you to give this one a try. It's a lot better than some of the other films Working Title has produced over years, like Mamma Mia, which I can't stand. But as far as the music film is concerned, it's a lot better than Mamma Mia, I can tell you that right now. And it was not as best as Toy Story 4, the last film that I saw, but it might have been better than this remake. Just watch the originals, mind you, just watch it. So, If you want to hear me more yarn on about, feel free to say in the comment section. I just might respond. Up until then, this is Skinny Ebert signing off. Until next time, keep on watching. I'll try to stay out of the sun, otherwise I'll burn like a crisp. Blimey.